Chicos, vamos a ver unos videos también. El FedEx aterrizó bien, vamos a ver. Ahí va bien el FedEx, va a aterrizar. Bien, bien, bien. El FedEx es de paquetería. Porque sí. Ahí. Vamos, van. ¡Ay! ¡Ey! ¡Vamos! ¡No brinques! ¡No! Sigue este, chicos.
Steel and spiraling wildly out of control. Passengers staring death straight in the eye. The runway shows zero mercy. One split second that changes everything. The plane careens off the runway, metal screams, engines roar, and silence follows. Raw, uncut, shocking crash footage you won't believe. Ready for the ride? Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's begin. A DHL cargo plane skidded on the runway and broke in two. During an emergency landing after a hydraulic system failure, the tail of the Boeing 757 was completely detached from the fuselage.
Uy, madre santa, man. Uy, man.
¡No, se va a caer!
Dios santo, man. Ay, man.
Firefighters rushing to the scene covered the wreckage with foam against the risk of catching fire. Miraculously, no one was killed in this terrible accident in the...
Mira, así quedó. ¡Ay, se destrozó la cola, no manches! Mira, salida de emergencia.
A giant Boeing 767 belonging to LATAM Cargo made a jarring landing at São Carlos Airport after a silent standoff in the sky. As the giant bird's body was nailed to the runway, eyes were locked on a possible disaster.
No te salgas de la pista. Ahí está sonando, vamos, ahí tenemos a
A Dornier 228 plane went out of control after engine failure and crashed into the structure at the airport, avoiding a catastrophe. At the airport, avoiding a catastrophe.
No se salió de la pista. Ese es fuego, ¿verdad? No, se quedó ahí.
This plane couldn't stop itself when it tried to land on the beach and tipped over very badly.
Aterrizó, vamos. ¡Va a caer al agua! ¡No!
Crap.
Cayó el agua. Así quedó.
This plane was landing in a crosswind when its right wing dove toward the ground.
Suavecito aterrizó y sacó humo. Vamos. ¡No! ¡Vamos a chocar! ¡Uy, no! Tan suavecito que había aterrizado.
Luckily, the pilot saved it at the last second. This Beechcraft, unable to hold on to the runway due to its high speed, skidded out of control and crashed to the ground within seconds. The Ilyushin plane, unable to hold on to the runway due to its high speed, lost control and suddenly veered off the runway and crashed into the trees. If you like, don't forget to like and subscribe. In the snow-covered terrain, the Kit Fox aircraft rapidly crashed after the pilot lost control.
golpeó.
AC-390 abruptly performed a go-round during its desert runway landing and took off again without stopping. An
No,
intense
pero ¿por qué
moment
te metes ahí?
unfolded.
Despegó. Y avienta polvo, no manches. Parece tormenta de arena.
Unable to control its speed, the Cessna 172M ran off the runway and collided with the hangar, causing severe damage.
¡Date vuelta!
These are the images after the tragic accident.
¡Hola! Date vuelta.
This Cessna had a malfunction during takeoff and had to land very badly.
¡Agüita!
The A320 went off the runway and became stuck deep in the mud. If you like, don't forget to like and subscribe. A private plane flying from Belize to Florida was forced into a dramatic emergency landing after losing one of its wheels mid-air.
¡Está sacando fuego! No, se desvió.
It's down. They're down. To be a scary, tense landing for them, but they are on the ground there.
¡Hala!
During an emergency landing, the Cessna Caravan failed to hold the runway, losing control and crashing.
¡No!
Landing at excessive speed, the Cessna 551 reached the runway's end, but failed to stop, knocking down fences and crashing.
¡Ay! ¡No! Está lloviendo, mira, ahí se ve.
These are the images after the tragic
Sí,
accident.
se destruyó el tren. Se destruyó.
An 80-year-old pilot abruptly veered off course during landing, crashing his small plane into a tree and a parking lot, but only suffered minor injuries. A Boeing 747 belonging to Tradewinds Airlines was heavily damaged when it left the runway during an aborted takeoff.
Se ve que no. ¡No! ¡No!
The aircraft, pushed by excessive speed, raced to the end of the runway and violently overran it, leading to a dramatic crash.
Nice landing.
An Asiana Airlines plane slammed into the ground during landing and broke into two pieces upon impact. The fighter jet reached the end of the runway but failed to lift off, crashing hard into the ground. A Boeing 757 made a successful landing on the snowy surface of Antarctica, revealing breathtaking views. A Jeju Air passenger plane burst into flames after skidding off the runway and hitting a concrete fence due to a front landing gear failure. Out of 181 people on board, at least 177 died, with only 2 crew members surviving. An F-16 fighter jet crashed at the end of the runway after suffering a malfunction.
¿Qué pasó? Se estrelló, ahí está.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I read every single comment and reply to all of them.